27th, 2024. This is the Parks and Rec meeting. I'd like to call to order. Michael, will you roll call?
Here, or yes?
No, you call all of us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm back in school. All right, so roll call. Tammy, we know is not with us right now. Patty,
Here.
Michael here. Susan,
Not here.
John,
Not here.
Deb,
Here.
Kyle,
Here.
Aaron.
Here.
Okay, thank you.
Someone make a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Anyone second?
A second.
Agenda approved. Now we need to look at the minutes from November, which was supplied to us. And if you look at them very quickly, make sure you don't see any mistakes or any questions.
I don't have anyone married to the wrong people in this one.
Did she didn't send these out beforehand?
Now, so
Yes.
I actually just sent them to her yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
All right, I'll try
I
to
The
get
apologize
November
about
ones, I got them.
Oh, Renee sent them out? Oh, okay.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah. I didn't, I sent them
Just wanna make
yesterday
sure you
morning.
guys have time.
Yeah, I just got them now.
Okay.
Was that our last meeting? Did we not meet in December, or we did?
We had the party in December, and then we had the health and wellness in January.
Okay,
So
so
those were the
no
setups.
meetings.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that was the one thing that I, what I had on here. Thought I updated this again. Anyway, I had put down the February meeting as well in a version, but maybe I did.
Oh, it should be there, Michael, on the end. The next bridge cleanup, next meeting date was December 4th, January 12th,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
The February was not.
Yeah.
We had not made one.
Right.
yeah, we made
Yeah,
it
that's
over.
true, they just put it on the calendar,
I
okay.
got you. But so I had and maybe she just got, let me keep going, but I think that I did a final version and then I put down the February 27th meeting and I said it was the first meeting of 2024.
Oh, okay, so you think
First
this is
full
the
meeting.
wrong one that she
Yeah.
printed?
So
Okay.
I'll just check my email.
Okay.
But anyway, as is, that's the only thing that I see that's not in this printed set.
Is that something we need to change without approving it?
It wasn't officially, we didn't talk about February at that.
Right,
Yeah.
this one we didn't.
Yeah.
So I don't think we need to have
Right,
it.
because it wasn't at the meeting. Okay, so anybody want to make a motion to approve the minutes from November 9th?
Oh, wait, I have a question about the minutes.
Okay.
We have Tammy down as one of the beach cleanups on July 6th. Do you think she is still going to want to do that, or probably not?
I would
No,
say
but I can
no.
take
I would
it.
say no, you can take it, Patty? Okay, I just wanted to check that because I didn't want it to go unmentioned. All right, Patty in for Tammy.
Got it. But that'd be this meeting. I mean, I just wrote it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, so I'd like to, if no other corrections, I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes from the November 9th, 2023 meeting.
Any seconds?
Yeah, I'll second it.
Okay, second by Deb. And there's no citizens here other than us, so no comments. And then number 4, Kyle. Number 4, you said take it up to there, so.
Okay, so Tammy officially resigned from the Parks and Recreation Board. And at this point, we need to appoint a new chairperson for the board. As it stands, our officers are, Patty Roberts is the vice chair and Michael Leaks is the secretary. So we need to nominate a chair, so someone needs to make a motion to
Sure.
nominate.
I'll make a motion to nominate Patty if she's interested in becoming the chair.
I'll second that.
Woo-hoo! All in favor? I'll take over. Aye.
I will ask,
Yeah.
John had told me at the last speech that he wanted to nominate me. But he was also gonna check and make sure there was no conflict of interest because of Lloyd being on the council.
No,
I didn't think so.
there is
but-
not. We know that for sure.
Is John going to be your vice chair?
He said, you know, he didn't think he could do it because he's not here half the meetings. Remember, he's gone,
Mhm.
so.
So can I make a,
No, Michael. No.
we gotta have a vice
I'm
chair.
terrible. No more. I'm good here. I'm helping. I help.
Alright, so then,
We'll just call on y'all too if we need a vice chair.
yeah, well, when John comes to this meeting or the next one, we'll
Okay.
Present.
nominate him.
In the meanwhile, we'll all work together and
Yeah,
just
of
make
course.
whatever needs to happen. We're good at coming together when we need to.
Yes. Okay. Next on the agenda is the Health and Wellness Fair recap. And I would like somebody to do that since I wasn't here. I was here the day before, but then not the day of. I did get some great pictures from the 4 ladies that so that was great. And they all had nice, who of the thank you notes? You did?
I did.
Yes, and I got some nice comments about that.
Good.
So,
Oh, look at you, Aaron. Mom erased your right.
No, he
Took
got
it
out fast, he got him done.
Yeah.
yeah.
Another day.
I can comment on it. I thought it was, of course, run very well. I don't think it was attended very well.
Do you know
I
how many?
think we had a good turnout from the vendor side of things. I think I'm always somewhat disappointed in the level of community participation that we're getting. I would just love to see more. The people who came loved it. The vendors loved it. They would have liked more people to have come through. It's, people spending a significant amount of time out of their normal workday on a Saturday to come, and if they're only speaking to 6 people instead of 60, and you're bringing in maybe, this 10% of who you're speaking to, then, you gotta try to make it worth their while too. And we're trying, it's just the community doesn't give us what we need. And it was a beautiful day, there was no reasons for it, everyone showed up when they were supposed to, they paid, I really felt like the day ran beautifully. You had nice meals for all the vendors. It was really a nice event, just not well attended.
Do you know about how many people? Did they sign in?
I would say it was about maybe 60 people came through.
Yeah, and I think the 2 previous years, we thought closer to 100, so we dropped a little bit.
Wow.
And not only that, people who were just walking the bridge came in, and it wasn't really our people. It was not that I care, but they weren't really interested. They were coming in to see what was going on. And the really unfortunate thing about it was we had a lot of really good services that I think our citizens would have really benefited from.
Yeah.
Did we put anything in the,
Newsletter.
that
Yes.
said what a disappointment the turnout was?
Oh,
We did
no.
not do that.
Or
did
we would
last
like
year
to see
before,
more.
We had it in the newsletter.
I think you
It's
sent
something-
photos of it, right? We had photos of the event.
Yeah, we did, well, we recapped it, but,
Yeah.
it may be something I try to personally market or try to bring more attention to, whether it's, we honed in on the sign, but whether it's we really focus on trying to get it up on the front page, put it on the sign, I don't wanna beat it in too hard, cause I don't wanna annoy people, but.
I'm more confused about why aren't people interested? Are we not explaining what the event is well enough? Is it something we're not doing? if I was like, oh, I could go there and find out all kinds of information, especially this year. Like, I felt I brought people in from hospice, I brought all these different people. When my dad was sick, these things were invaluable to me.
Yes.
And just to know they're out there, just to know this is what Pinellas County offers. But, no,
Do we have yard signs that we could stick out there?
We've done them in the past, we can do them again.
Yeah.
You know, we put them out, we put them in the right of ways.
Because they don't even have to have the date on them. If you can use them, you have to just Health and Wellness Fair, big arrow, right here,
there you go.
right now. Pull in.
Get one of the guys holding on to one of those big arrows on the front of City Hall. Spin it.
Yeah, you could do that. You could.
No, me.
Oh, he's good.
One of the public works guys. Justin. Yeah, Justin do it.
Yeah, so that's a good idea, have them turn into signs.
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, yeah, whatever, balloons, something to call attention to it, like, I don't know, so
How about
much work went into
How
it.
about like I mean, I don't know, when I go to an event, I'm one of those people that are like, what do I get? Now, granted, you get the services there, but is there music? Like, maybe have a band out there, you know, and just kind of make it, bring attention to it. You know, I know that there was one person, or, coffee, but,
You could have cotton candy going out for it.
yeah, bring in some
That's
food
not very
trucks, like,
healthy.
bring in, we can open it up, you
Oh,
know?
that's kind of interesting,
Yeah.
bring in some food trucks
Look at
at the
that,
same time.
What the trick is, and we dealt with this with other events, is trying to convince a food truck that they're gonna get enough business.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Or you get one.
so,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I do know one person out
put your
there.
feelers out there.
I was gonna say,
Oh, I
you
know one
know
person.
somebody that
Yeah, I
has
do.
one, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's great, if we can get,
Yep.
yeah, cause it gives something extra,
Mm-hmm.
people can get food.
I don't know, my mother's town, and I love this, I know we don't do it here, but, like once a year, their fire department gets together and they do a big neighborhood cookout for the firemen all buy the meat, they all barbecue, maybe there's a fund that, you know, pulls it together. And the firemen, you know, they love to cook and they all come and they cook for the whole community in one of the parks at the community.
We did that in Lutz.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Terrified.
Reddington Shores does that. They do like a big community picnic
Yeah.
thing, and everybody came to that.
I mean, we have the space for that, I mean, if we're gonna, I don't know, do something, maybe we do something like that. If we're gonna put energy into stuff, I don't know.
We did that for, what was it, the hurricane?
The hurricane.
And the hot dogs and stuff.
Oh, yeah, we did.
I mean,
Yeah, I was the one cooking
you
them
can
in
always
the middle of the summer.
We can always add something like that, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how we could go healthier, but.
Yeah, cotton candy, not so healthy.
you know that Rick guy who's down on Seminole somewhere, imagine
Come
getting
on.
him?
Come on,
That guy's crazy.
come on. I know you're talking about.
You pass there and you're like,
Oh, that might be David tonight.
Health roots.
yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, we're veering.
Yeah.
we need more signs.
We got a whole year.
So signs,
but-
yeah, we could definitely do signs,
Signs.
yeah.
I mean, we could
Signs.
put up and down Guff, you know, and maybe on a couple of the streets.
Well, technically, I can only do it
On his
on
property.
our city properties.
Well, you know, the city property is also right on the corner, so we could do it on the
Yeah.
corner as well, at
Yeah,
Crossman.
Crossman, yeah, we've done
Yeah,
that
well,
before, we stick
okay.
it.
And that
As long as
is,
we're
that
yeah.
park.
Following the rules, yeah.
And you could do it in 19th Street and 12th Street.
Yeah.
and
It's too bad we don't have a reader board there, at Crossman.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't read the reader board, I can't see it.
Yeah,
I'm driving, how can I read what's going on that thing?
that's how I feel about this.
It's when I think what happens, and we've talked about this recently, is that we get too much on there. So like I said, if we got things holding longer, I think you'll be able to.
Yeah, because I can't see it.
Yeah,
You know,
If it
if I'm
flips on
lucky
it.
enough to have traffic up to this
Mm-hmm.
point, which, you know, now's the season, I can look at it, but other than that, I'm heading to that light.
yeah, the trick is get it concise enough that like a quick glance and you get the point.
Yeah, I do think it has to stay a little bit longer,
Mhm.
and maybe
And that's what we've been trying
less
to do,
words,
because
bigger.
our classes always wanna be on there, but I've been trying to cut them down for like when we actually have things that stand out, so that people see it.
Okay, we're not there yet.
Okay.
Wait. I think that's good. More signage, more.
Okay, more signs, maybe more of a,
Aaron stands outside.
Yeah,
with
make
the-
more deal about it.
Air delegates.
We need a
They stand
Bella
outside.
Beach mascot, like the seashell.
Who, me?
Yeah.
In a seashell body?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We could put John in a lobster outfit and let him stand outside like that.
You think, oh, look at that poor guy.
Oh,
He would do anything, he's such a cool
Yeah.
guy.
yeah.
Alright, so are we moving on, or are
Okay.
we?
Any other discussion on the health and wellness?
Yeah, do you gentlemen have any feedback on the health and wellness? I kind of
You
overlooked it.
kinda, well, no, you said it all. I mean, the vendor turnout was great. We had a lot of new ones.
Mm-hmm.
It was just that the attendance was disappointing. My parents came, I was
I know, I met them.
Yeah, I wasn't here. I forget where I was at. I was
I think you're out of town.
Town, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, they enjoyed it. They thought it was great, but it's just trying to get more people. And we want to do it for Bel Beach residents. I mean,
Right.
we get others, that's fine, but it's
Oh,
like,
yeah, no,
we
no,
want it
no,
for
I
all
know.
the
Like,
community.
yeah, we want our community to be
Yeah.
like, hey, wow, you guys did this for us, thanks. We
Right.
want to be a part of it.
But I just think the little yard signs are more eye-catching.
Mhm.
And all you could do, if you did health and wellness fair, and then just had a, for lack of a better term, bumper sticker with a date change.
Okay, yeah.
You know, so you wouldn't have to make
Right.
new signs every year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so,
What would it, I mean, I don't know. As far as like notifying people, of course, I'm not sure, you probably know more about this than I do, but, you know, we once upon a time talked about a QR code and have it with events. So, you know, if we were to do something like that, and in that QR code, you could sign up for text messaging for like events coming up, where they automatically send out a text. I get them all the time, you know, like for doctor's appointments or something, and you can
Okay.
opt
Yeah.
out.
So I'm gonna cross hats.
Sure.
So one thing we've been discussing at the Bel Air, the BBCF, is when citizens come in or residents come in to pick up their new annual parking passes, they're given a little postcard from us, BBCF, with all our information on it. These are dates, these are things we do, QR code, website, yada yada. You get your parking sticker, you get that. You get one for us, and we get one for the city, which would be Parks and Rec and everything we're doing here, again, with the QR code. So as your steady residents are walking in, you have to come in for your parking pass.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're getting these pieces of information too, because I don't know, people don't read their emails, I don't know what it is. They don't read the newsletter, like, it's, the information is literally
It's there.
everywhere if you want it.
mhm.
Right.
And let's say we do the QR codes and get them familiar with it. When you go to the beach and you see a QR code, they already know what it means. Like, they can just put their phone and know they're gonna get the latest information. So once we train them to look for the QR code, maybe it is on the annual parking pass. Maybe it's whoever walks through that door, we hand them 2 postcards. I don't know.
Maybe, I mean, the way I look at it is, you know, we were talking about like how Reddington Shores does like that community picnic.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get a lot of people coming to that, I'm sure they would.
I think so too.
They, you know, and everyone, all the citizens would get T-shirts and all that, so it was a lot of a sense of pride. But at that function, you could explain to everybody there, you know.
Yeah, like we could do T-shirts
Dre-
that say like,
You get Bel
Bel Air Beach,
Yeah,
I don't know,
I did.
Carnival or whatever
Yeah,
feast
I
day you
did.
called it in the year.
I did the shirts, the design for Reddington Shores, and I mean, it was just it was a Reddington Shores.
You get sponsors to put their names on the back of
You
it.
can if you want to, you bet.
Helps the
So-
cause.
But I mean, I think that's, if people come to a function like that, and I think you'll have a lot of people get to meet one another that don't know one another, and then at that point, you make it a broadcast, or you even have that information, we have a table there for City of Bel Air Beach, it has that information also. But it's,
So maybe what we can do is, we are planning to have a large fundraising event this summer.
Mhm.
Maybe we can somehow work the two things together, maybe work towards it together, get as many people from the community side, from the donation side to come together for the event of raising money for the Veterans Memorial Park that we're trying to put together for the town.
Black and
So
white.
if we could combine forces for that one event, I think it can be really dynamic.
Yeah.
So I put on what was called a black and white ball for the police department.
Okay.
And similar thing, we were raising money for our scholarships for the kids that lived within Ocean Shores where I worked at. The fire department and the police department did it. We did a black and white ball, so it was like a dress up. And a lot of people donated items and they were auctioned off. And
Like a silent auction.
Nope, we actually had an auctioneer there, made a lot of fun. We made over $25,000.
Wow.
Yep, and everybody gave, donated, because they knew what the cause was for.
Right.
And I think that would be fun, I don't know, I think like a dance or something like that, or a outing, or a concert.
Like-
Well, I was
Today-
looking forward to your music bingo thing y'all were gonna do. I was looking forward to
Yeah,
that.
well, we still may do it, you know, it's up in the air, and I certainly can't speak as the head of the BBCF, because
Sure.
I'm not, but, I mean, somehow we can maybe combine forces and maybe do a day thing, and I think the biggest concern is last year when the BBCF did do a large event, which was the Spring Day or Fall Day, whatever it was, we just broke
Earth Day, yeah.
even, so like we didn't
Yeah,
really
right.
make money on it, so if we're doing it as a fundraiser, it has got to be a fundraiser. If we're doing it as a party, that's a different story.
Right.
So, but,
Legally, you're talking about, yeah.
just in every aspect,
Right.
yeah. And then if we're going to do something where we're, you know, trying to bring in as many people as possible and really get the community, so maybe we do something, because also we're gonna do a ribbon cutting. So that ribbon cutting, we're gonna hope to have as many of the community come and be present, walk over and be a part of it. Tammy's got a 2-star general coming in for that.
Wow.
So we're trying, and again, this isn't for me, you know, it's for the community. And we want them to embrace this stuff.
Right.
Yeah, for that, I could also contact some folks I know there in SOCOM, and, if you guys
No,
are
no, no.
interested, yeah.
The more the merrier, of course. Yeah. But anyway, and I don't mean to keep veering off, I'm just trying to figure out a way that we find the best way to communicate to our residents.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's ultimately what it is.
Yeah, this is my first year going to the event, but I thought it was, again, I thought the vendor participation was great in it, but it was kind of intimate because I was able to have some thorough conversations without
True.
5 people like, you know,
Lined up
Waiting.
behind
shut up, you know, so I thought that part was, and I know that's, you know, but that was a side section of it, and then the other thing is that it was a beautiful day. It was such a beautiful day
That may have.
that may have had some impact as well.
And it was one of the first beautiful days.
In a while, correct. So, and I don't know if, you know, to that point, is January even the best time, coming right off of the holidays?
Where everyone's bombarded with
You're
everything,
just
and
kinda
they're
getting,
just
you know,
tired.
Exactly, maybe just
Yeah.
kind of fatigue from the holidays, the
Good
hell not
point.
going anywhere.
So maybe if it's not a big hit, maybe we do like a town picnic instead or something, or a town carnival or fair or,
I'll tell you what, Reddington, they put on a good one. And, I can certainly get the information of how they organize it. I know it's not that hard, but when I tell you everyone came, everybody showed up. So it was really neat to meet a lot of new people. And I think once people actually start meeting new people, then we start having events, and then they can all start coming together because they recognize one another. And
I will
Would something
say
like that
every
be held
event
out here?
people come
In our
to,
parking
they
lot?
enjoy it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
It'd be in our parking lot. So we-
It'd be
Yeah.
out back.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can stay out back.
Yeah.
Maybe we could have like the shuttle making stops, picking up people in different locations
carts.
along Gulf and bringing them here for us,
Yeah.
like, yeah, rent our own shuttle for the day or something.
or I don't know.
As long as
You
there's
know what I
people.
mean? Yeah, as long as they're people, yeah.
I think if we were gonna do something like that, we utilize the banner thing across the street, that way it's shown.
Yeah.
And it is for residents, and I do know that they have a check-in, that they were actually, like a wristband.
Yeah,
Because there was free food, of course, They didn't want just people coming off the street. They also have a beer trailer there that it was someone brought in, not the city because of liability problems, but.
Right, and then somebody could sell beer on
That's
the
right.
premises.
And,
Yeah, they have their own license.
yeah, they have their own license, everything, and they had music there.
That's the way it is.
Of course, it was one of the council members, but, I thought it was a really cool event, for being an employee there, but to see as many people that were there.
We also don't have as many children here as they have,
Right,
so
Right.
we would need to make it more like fun for people our age, like maybe we should set up some relays, like stupid stuff like that, like a down-o, like three-legged, the egg toss, the water balloon toss, like just a real local town
yeah.
picnic.
Cornhole tournaments.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and just do it on like a Sunday afternoon, like 12 to 4 or something, Saturday, whatever. We don't have to tie up the facility at night. We have a lot of options. We'll have
We
to
do.
talk about them
Yeah.
going forward.
Okay, so item number six is discussion of mural painting on the bathroom. And I'm so glad that's on there. So, I did, can I speak first?
Please.
I
Do you
have,
have an artist?
I do.
Nice.
And he
Yay.
actually sent some pictures I can share. But his name is John Comer.
Oh, I know John. I know him very well. Yes, John's fabulous if he's willing to do it. So is he willing to charge or to donate?
No, he was gonna charge.
Yeah,
but
because
we can
he's
talk to him.
really good.
But he's got all kinds of ideas, and he's actually did it. This is that's just one, and
Have
that's
you
in
seen the work he's doing on his own home?
Yeah,
It
and he
is
told me about
spectacular.
another house that he was doing too. But all just different
That's the
ideas.
actual ones he did?
Yeah,
No, this is with
Computer?
an
Right, it's a
application
Yeah.
with
Okay.
our building.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he did like a sketch of it.
Right,
Oh.
yeah.
Look
So,
how
and he
pretty
says
that
it depends
is.
on, whether you want to do
The
one
color.
wall, 4 walls, 2 walls, what do you
That's
wanna do?
beautiful, Isn't that
And of course,
pretty?
the, details, the more details, the more
Yeah.
costly, because it takes more time.
Did he kind of give a ballpark of what that was?
Well, let me read this one.
This man has his own business.
Yeah,
where
for
he-
30 years, 30 years
He
he's been
takes a
around.
group out on Indian Rocks Beach. He's one of the few people with permission to do that.
Yeah,
And he
does-
will set up anywhere
Oh, wow.
between 10 and 20 or 30 easels.
Uh-huh.
And he does sunset painting
Yep.
pictures.
Which is another good idea to do like paint and sips.
Yes.
Paints and sips.
Yes.
And he would do that here. He
Yeah.
would come and do that.
That's, I think, I used to do that at the pub I owned, and it was very popular. And we used to serve Mama Mango.
I don't know what that sound is,
Uh,
but that
was,
sounds good.
It was delicious.
Yeah, I like the palms and the pelicans, the flamingos.
Well, there's more than that, that's just one set he sent.
Here, like this is his beach setup
Oh,
here.
perfect, yeah, that's
Here,
awesome.
look at this, Michael.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's beautiful.
So that's his
And you
beach
still,
setup.
uh-huh.
They were running those, Tammy was running
That's
those
so pretty.
for a little bit.
I don't think she was running it, I think okay, this
Well,
is.
getting the.
Yeah, we did as a group, we all went together as a
That's a
group.
great.
Oh, is that how it was?
Yeah.
Here's the
You
sketches.
arranged it and then we advertised.
Oh,
These
like
are the
a-
sketches
Yeah.
he sent,
Like a
because he
painting
actually went
set,
down and measured
yeah.
everything, and then did sketches of things that he could do. And I think he said
Here, this is
15
him
to
painting his
25, depending on
place.
how many walls. Oh. Well, I have no idea.
That's him?
Well, that's actually, because you sent
That's
that,
him, yeah.
and you sent that. I contacted him on Messenger. Took him 2.5 weeks or 3 weeks to get back to me, and he said, "Sorry, Patty, this just popped up on my Instagram or Messenger or whatever it was."
He's a great guy, I
It
really
was
like him.
really nice. We talked a couple of different times.
Is he local?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right in
Indian
Indian Rocks
Rocks.
Beach, he lives right near the beach, right on it.
Where does he live out there? You know?
Yeah, maybe about, I don't know, 2 exits down from me. I'm off of 27th, maybe, yeah, the next one or the next one, because I walked there.
Okay.
So, I don't think it was too far from where I enter.
But yeah, he said
I
I
love
could
it.
do each
I
wall
think
for
it's fantastic.
anywhere
Yeah, I
between
think this
15
is
and
excellent.
24.
How long
Whatever.
do those last, and what's the upkeep?
Oh, that I don't know yet. Because I just had to get y'all's
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
first.
Fif-
So.
No, I think it looks awesome.
1,500,
Yeah.
25?
It
Yeah.
definitely
Okay.
has character.
2,500 for the whole building?
15 to 25, depending on the details. Here's like sketches. He did like a sketch. These, like I said, are computerized with the building, which I thought was pretty cool. And I think
His work is phenomenal.
He said 1,500 to 2,000
per wall,
per wall.
Oh, per wall.
depending on
On
the.
how much detail.
And in my head, I had only, in my head, when we were talking about this last year with the park surveys, because that's when it first came, that I was just thinking of the one that faced Gulf Boulevard
Yeah.
as an eye catcher.
Yeah.
But when he did this, I'm like, wow, that's pretty.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe we start with one,
Right.
and then.
Also, we can speak to him
Sketches.
And see.
about splitting the cost of this, and he can give it half in kind and get an in-kind donation, and the other half in payment.
What about if he puts his signature on it?
Yeah,
You know, Hurricane Eddie's.
Yes.
yeah, he
He
did
did part
theirs,
of that
yeah.
wall.
Is
He
that
didn't
right?
do the hibiscus wall, which is my favorite, but he did.
Is
the
this something
one
you
on
could
the
do,
side.
Michael?
I love that idea.
No.
Great idea. Looks
I mean, that one
I
hibiscus
can
is
barely
kind of what
keep
I
it
had
the same
visualized,
color.
but these are gorgeous, so.
Yeah, that would really look nice.
Yeah.
But just the new colors you guys.
I love the
Yeah.
pinks there, and
But
So you
that would have had to be done anyway.
It would look great.
you know?
Yeah.
like this one is really like beautiful.
Yeah,
I really feel that, I love the pinks and the teals, it really does a nice job of, whose phone is this one? Yours, and your iPad. Hey, nice work, Patty girl. I'm excited.
I am, and like I said, he's just super nice on the phone, very cooperative and willing, and, I mean, he did this in 4 days, because I think it was Thursday that we actually finally connected. He sent me a text or a messenger, and then I tried to call him and had to leave a message, you know, but our actual talking was like last Thursday. And I said, well, we have a, you know, he said, I'll get back to you in a couple of weeks or
Let me
whatever. I
see if
said,
it's a
we have a
document.
meeting next Tuesday.
Yeah, I know they do like
Shut this stupid
protective
sound.
clothing,
Yeah.
stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah.
COMER. I don't know how to shut this down.
Yeah, you want his phone number?
That's one thing we don't have much of.
It still has
It's just,
sound.
I still
No
want to
sound.
change the signs,
I hate that.
Yeah, I found it.
you know,
Yeah,
the
so,
signs
you know,
like,
if you wanna ask him
welcome
any
to Bel Air Shore,
questions.
or this is Bel Air Shore.
Oh, those, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And theirs are so mean and nasty, I want
That
it
can
nice.
easily be- I mean.
I know, you said that last year, yeah.
That's just
Oh, yeah,
like,
Brad.
us designing something different, same information, just
Right,
make it
just
look
in
a
a
lot nicer.
positive,
Yeah.
rather than, because
And then
theirs
all
is
we
all
do is
this.
flip 'em out.
None of this, none of
Oh,
it.
even the doors too.
Have a great time, clean up your own mess,
Yeah.
He does
enjoy
that.
our sand dunes, but don't walk over.
Yeah,
the-
get on the door.
The doors is kind of cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we have an art program, so if like, that's something like if you get an idea of what you want it to look like, he can just
Okay.
kind of draft it and then we can tweak it.
Because
I think
Bel Air
that would
Shore
add a
moved
lot.
one of theirs.
What?
Down at 19th Street, they moved one of their signs. You know,
I've heard
they
they put, yeah.
have one that's in the parking lot, but the one that's on the beach looks like it's a little too far north. Like it's on Bel Air Beach side.
For
It's
past the
not,
house, cause the one house is theirs.
that's what I'm saying, it's not past the house, and it's not on the property line. You just said, I'm not good at, but I know it had to do with the sand dunes. That's what it had to do with, because that's where it didn't used to be there. So,
Okay.
What are you saying?
the signs that say, welcome to Bel Air Shore, that are on, where it's Bel Air Beach starts.
Yeah?
Okay, one of them, I don't think is on the legal property line.
Oh, I see.
I don't know, because it just doesn't look like it is. But their signs are just mean. They all have these, no.
We're well
And I
aware of
will
it, it's at the
positive.
27th Street
Yeah.
entrance.
I think what those kind of like were like a template that like if we go down to like national traffic
Yeah.
signs, if everyone kind of followed
Right.
suit of that kind of template, but you're right, it could be changed to something.
Yeah, it could be much more positive.
Is that like having the big crossouts, you can't do that, like, somehow
Like
more
even
effective
the
at all?
simple, even the simple street signs when you walk in that says leave nothing behind but your footprints, it's impressionable and it's
Yes.
nice.
Right.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
And you know what, I'm gonna think twice before I leave something behind because of that.
Yeah,
Or, well, for any reason, but you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
You leave like feeling, oh, great, they really appreciate what they have here.
national parks are really good at their signs about that kind of thing, you know,
Right,
so.
it's just branding, changing it.
So,
Okay,
I wanna backtrack one quick second, please. Kyle, you mentioned we have an art program. What does that mean? You said we have an art
Oh,
program?
on our computer, Aaron.
Okay, in our
that's the-
program.
we do different designs and stuff, and we have
For the
an actual
signage.
software.
So what about if we contact like Largo High School and ask about their art students? And maybe if John can trace that for us, they can paint it or something. Like maybe we can see if we can get volunteer art students to come in, or if there's an art place around, maybe one of the colleges or
That's a great
something.
idea too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's a really good idea.
Do you know,
involve the community.
do you know Yoli?
I know Yoli.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because her house is
She
real
has
pretty,
this,
and she did
I think
that.
she painted it,
So I
yeah.
thought about if it was, I could knock on her door and ask her, because as a citizen, she might be willing.
She might
If
be
we buy the
willing.
paint, would you,
And I'm telling you,
I don't know,
if
you think
we,
that'd be okay?
Yeah.
I think so, and I'm gonna tell you something else. I have a feeling if we could get Comey to sketch it, and you asked residents to come out and paint, I bet you would get people who have talents, and we can word it that way. If you're talented, if you wanna,
If you're not, don't come.
I'm staying home. I'll stand back and watch and take pictures.
but I mean, maybe residents, maybe we put it out there, find out if any residents are good at this
I-
stuff too.
Or if we just do a contest, show us your best rendering.
Oh, I love that.
That's
but then-
cool.
But then whoever, I don't know who would choose the best, I guess Park and Rec Board, and then whoever wins,
Yeah.
they get the paint.
Or
Or trace it.
they get their choice, they get their picture, and then others can come out
Yeah,
and
yeah,
help,
yeah,
or they can
whatever.
do it
Yeah,
themselves.
like a
I mean, that's a big undertaking to do it yourself, but like I could see Yoli being interested, Darlene would
I
probably
don't
love
know,
to.
Darlene. Who's-
Yes, you do.
Okay, tell me
She
who
works
Darlene.
every Halloween parade with us, she was
Okay.
the Dalmatian this year.
Okay,
Okay, she works as she was the Dalmatian this year and last year. She's a friend of mine that I bring on just to help.
okay.
Yeah, Darlene Gray. They live on 12th. Do you know them?
Mm,
No?
And she's an artist? Or
No,
she's
no,
talented?
she's very talented though, and she's good friends with Yoli. She lives like 2 doors away. She knows of Yoli's artwork. So like, Yoli's the type of person who would say, okay, you know, let me get 10 people. Look what the city asked me to do. Let me get 10 people.
Yeah,
I think she would love to be included, especially since.
I-
Okay. Okay.
While we're talking about this, because we're working on the new website layout, but what I'd like to do, because other cities do this and they come out like really nice, because in modern day, people's phones take really good pictures. But I'd like to do
Oh.
photo competition, or it doesn't have to be a
Your
competition,
best
just
sunset
photo
pictures.
submissions that we can use on our website. We can put credits for who
Yeah.
took it, but
I love
if you look
that.
at other cities' websites, they have some like amazing shots, and it's just done by their residents.
And all, it was me,
It's a
Patty.
great idea.
All these little things will help bring them around.
yes.
It will say, well, they're really trying to involve us. So all these little things, these are great ideas today, so I think it's good.
Well, if you want to talk to John about the, money part, you can. If you don't want to, you don't
Okay,
have
I
to,
will
but,
call him.
I mean, what you were talking about, the,
Yeah, I'll call
hey,
John.
donates part of it.
I'll call
I
John.
don't know, I don't know if I have Yoli's number, but
I don't know if
knock
he'll
on her
remember
door.
me, but I'll call him.
Okay.
Yeah, we showed up with my whole neighborhood. We showed up with like 10 people. We brought out wine, we set up a table, we brought appetizers.
I could totally see that with
Yeah.
you too.
My picture looked like crap. But-
Yeah, right.
This was on the beach, the
It was on
sipping.
the beach, the sun was setting, as the sun's setting, you're painting it.
Yeah.
I don't think it gets better than that, so. Okay,
Okay.
moving on from
Any-
John
okay,
Comer.
Anything else on the mural? Okay, anybody that wants to look for a muralist, because I did learn that is a term. It's not just an artist. Muralist is a totally different type of artist.
Are you going to reach out to Yoli?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you know her, I don't know her, I've never,
Oh, you don't know her?
I've met her maybe once on the beach with her hubby.
Oh, okay,
You don't have to, I don't mind knocking on her door.
I'll see if I can get to Yoli for you.
Okay.
I don't have her number, but I know where I can get her.
All right, so park surveys.
Oh, excuse
Oh.
me, can you just send those to me so I can show Yoli kind of like where we're going with it? Okay, great. Surveys.
Yeah. So park surveys, so it's about that time, isn't it?
Yes.
And if,
I know.
I think we can just go with kind of the same who had what and just take Tammy's.
And here's the binder.
John is willing to do them all if he needs to.
Oh, gosh.
He is the. so-
I loved doing it, so he can't have mine.
He could always have mine.
I didn't, one thing I forgot to bring was the updated, what's been done.
Okay,
So a lot of what we came up with, what was it, oh, not a year ago, but 6-7 months ago, has been completed.
yeah.
We just finished, as you know, Morgan Park painting. The Public Works guys, Grady, Marvin, and Justin, they put in new flooring. We put in new mirrors, stainless steel
Wow.
mirrors. The flooring is actually a coating.
It's like the garage floor. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
New sink, I believe.
Well, you
or,
had to in one of them because it
Yes, there was
was
another
rusted out.
sink, 'cause
Yeah.
we were waiting on that, yeah.
Then new soap dispensers, fresh paint, of
New
course,
fans.
new fans.
Wow,
So,
very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
yeah, they did a great job. Oh, and not to mention, I gotta give Grady props because he did a lot of Bondo work where there was rusting issues.
Yeah.
And he made it look fantastic.
door
In
frames.
fact, I'll show it to you
Oh,
guys.
really?
So the concrete absorbs all the moisture and then it rusts the frames.
They did a very
Yeah,
good job.
painted it.
Let me see if
Oh,
I'll
that was nice.
pass around to you guys so you can see here.
Takes extra maintenance.
So do you know what we're talking about, Michael? Park surveys?
Yeah, we talked about it a couple
Okay.
meetings ago.
Okay.
But, so I have fans, soap dispensers, some flooring,
Yes, sir. With a new sink put in,
Mirrors,
new
Mirrors.
stainless steel mirrors.
And the outside of the building was painted.
Yep.
mirrors, outside painting.
Now, when was this corrective action? When was it?
But that flooring was like that epoxy floor?
The
Yep.
painting,
Okay.
or the last
Yeah, it was-
report.
Yeah, I think that's the most recent.
Yeah, if you guys wanna go from swipe to the right, so right, left, right, left. So that's what it used to look like.
Don't swipe too far.
The before and after.
I've already seen his girlfriend, so.
So it kinda shows, yeah, the before and after of what,
Wow.
what he
And
did.
it's that Grady, Marvin, and Justin?
Yes, sir.
That's
Okay.
amazing. You've seen?
Yes.
Anybody else?
Oh,
Just so you kinda see, swipe either side, I think it's towards the right or left. Right? So there you go. So that's the fix.
yeah.
Yeah, so
That's a lot of work.
they did a lot of work, they really did. A lot of sand, just doing stuff.
Yeah.
Work stuff. Yeah, so they did a really good job on it, in between all the other jobs that they had going on, so, yeah, very.
Have you guys been down to Morgan?
Nope, not since.
You should see how opened up it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we couldn't
really-
get in for the longest.
It, like, well, the whole area that used to just be compacted shell mounded up, mixed with like some dune spillover, and there was like some
Bike
cars falling
racks.
in there. That's all opened up into like good sand.
Beach, really?
Yeah, like so there's a lot
Oh.
more space that's kind
Oh,
of like
that's
usable
nice.
out there. So then when we put the grill back, we
Brand
put
new grill.
one back, we have a.
Brand new grill.
Yeah, because we never saw actually two grills being used at the same time, so we put that off the kind of the corner of the pavilion, and then we put another tree out there.
So people can
left that
grill.
space
Do you
because
have to
before,
reserve it to grill?
Nice.
I think it's first come, first served, I'd imagine.
so it just opened it up a lot that was never there.
We'll have to go check it out.
Yeah.
We wanna try to maintain
Yeah,
that.
brushing, painted, curbs, there's some
Nice.
sign, yeah.
And then
so
they
they'll-
redid the parking lot, cause they
Yeah.
beat it up, even though they put
Oh,
those
they
mats
beat
down,
it up
they
with
beat
the
crap
trucks,
out of
huh?
it, Yeah. So, they did that against us.
So what do we have, 22 parks?
No,
19, 20, what is it?
no, 10.
No,
Yeah, a lot more than that.
we don't have 10 parks.
I do. And then the marina and the 3 accesses.
Oh, I thought it was closer to 20.
Yeah,
Okay.
so do you wanna make a list again, or, cause I can name them?
Yeah, don't we have?
6, 12, 19, Morgan,
Six.
Wait, we should have the list.
2nd Street, 25th Street, Howard Drive, Harrison Avenue.
Our
business
business
is-
is, and then the marina is considered a park now.
Yep.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, can you
Well,
print us up one?
Park list? Yeah, I could, well, yeah.
Yeah.
When do we need to get them done? When do we need to start doing the surveys?
Start going,
You can do whatever you want.
get 'em
Since we just finished tree trimming also in all the parks, so that's all good. We did lots of, some landscaping there in Belial. But, I mean, I think right now would be a good time to point out, especially with the cooler weather, to see if there's anything that maybe that we've missed or something that we can improve on, before it gets too hot.
Right.
So, I mean, if we could, that'd be great, if that's possible.
I mean, do you have access to a list, like quick?
I
like
can
right
print one
now?
out real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we
And we
go.
can divvy them up now?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Thank
good.
you,
Sorry.
Aaron.
I have the list somewhere, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, that's what, I just have city parks and then, but they're not in list form.
But they're here anyway, because this is the parks people looked at. Belle Isle.
We can make our own
Was there a date
Template.
at Morgan Park?
format for,
It opened
It's
last.
too funny, this man.
I'm very
Very
sad he's not
easy.
here.
Wait, we sent out the newsletter the day.
He came with me last year and did my parks with me.
Yeah. So there's Morgan. South Street, First Street, that's right by you and Tammy, right?
I could do that one.
And Second Street and
Although unless you want
Hibiscus.
other people to see other
220.
parks.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't-
Ah, frig, I
Yeah,
forgot
it did
to
seem
take
like
my
a lot more than
medicine.
10 last year, didn't it?
Well, if you count the accesses, it's a little more, but
What, the 12, 6, 19, that's what you got, yeah.
yeah.
And it said 4 pedestrian walkovers, so they're talking about the little, oval things with the trees on them at the 12, 19, and 6.
Oh, the medians?
Yes, thank you, that's, I was looking for that word.
Yeah.
Are they going to be switching from the causeway to Gulf into the 2 lanes, exiting right?
That is still,
Because I know they discussed it.
yeah, they discussed it, and Tom Washburn, who's with the county, has been working with us, but it's taken a lot longer than we thought. He emailed me on Friday to call him Monday morning about it, and I called, but I have not heard from him.
Okay.
I gotta check with that again.
What's going on with the electricity on Gulf Street, on Gulf Boulevard? Are you guys working with Duke to fix those poles?
Alright, so.
The underground.
Where they're at right now, the conduit's in on the south of Causeway, and we're waiting on Duke to do the wiring, and that's kinda, we just keep.
Waiting, and are you
Tell them
guys on the
it's ready to
schedule?
go.
Are you on the schedule?
Yeah, we're on their schedule, there's no guarantees, and it gets on like it's gonna be a month or two. I'm hoping once they start, that they just knock it out.
And then how many poles are you guys looking at again?
So everything, all the wires are going underground. All the poles that have lights on it are staying. But what they'll do is, because they're not gonna need as much space on them, they'll put
Right.
them, and they'll put caps on them.
okay.
And we'll keep our streetlights as is, for now. The hope is that more money comes through the pipeline of penny money
Mhm.
that we can do that. Because it is Golf Boulevard, it is a county right away. So, if more money comes to make it more beautiful, then that's.
County and
Yeah.
state,
Somebody will want me to go.
county and state.
Not here, this is
Oh,
not
really?
FDOT.
Oh, okay,
It,
okay.
I think Almerton, it stops.
It stops there,
Yeah,
okay,
which is a good thing for us because of the requirements.
gotcha.
The one thing though is there is a standard that if we do change what lighting is now, it'll have to come up to what the standard is.
Okay.
So if we don't touch it, it
It
can
can
stay the way
stay
it is.
grandfathered or
that's
whatever.
Another reason,
Yeah,
just leave it be.
gotcha.
So we
So you just wanna
can decorate
talk about
those
the-
poles still.
The wires.
The wires are going under. Yeah.
Okay.
And then they'll run to each light pole underneath the ground.
Because I thought we had light poles that weren't working anymore, or that you had poles that didn't have electricity to them. No?
Oh, now you're talking about decorations now.
I'm just talking about getting electricity to them for, yeah.
So there are so many poles, but there's more that we want to put, those receptacles on there for decorations. Duke went and got all the ones that had receptacles working, but then when they come through to put the wires underground, they're gonna have to rewire it anyway.
Anyway, okay.
And then in this year's budget, I wanna put, like a program in there for decorations, city decorations.
Oh, good,
You know,
Yay.
good.
Cause there's been a lot
Finally.
of people who want it, you know? It
It's
won't be
like
like everybody
it's like-
else, cause everybody else
It's like
is.
the town everyone forgot, it's
Yeah.
like, you know, Misfit Island over here.
Well, they're just plain little blue and white, aren't they? Blue and.
No, no, no.
Oh, no, we just got.
Happy
we got little
holidays.
Banners, yeah, that was the cheap way out.
Yeah,
Okay, we're working on it all. Is he still looking for this thing?
I guess.
Don't worry about it.
I asked only if it was easy.
We'll send it out next time.
Making a really good one. Well, we can come back to it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right, let's come back to that. Welcome back updates. I went back
We
there.
should have still have a lot, cause I made like 10 an hour.
Yeah, I think it was 14. I wrote it down.
Okay.
14?
Of the welcome bags. If I can find a piece of paper I wrote on. There it is.
There you go.
Thanks.
Wow.
I just had to make it look pretty.
Okay, so there's welcome bags, 12.
12.
12 welcome bags.
Sorry, guys.
I
Those should
counted.
hold for a while. We haven't
Oh,
done-
you gave one for everyone.
No beach towels. I didn't count 8 beach towels. I
So do
didn't
you
find
guys
any.
wanna do more beach towels?
I think they're great. I
You
mean,
like them?
I've already bought 2.
there?
I need the-
Shadow action?
I need to, see if I can find the same ones that we ordered last time, if not, then we might take a look at testing
Okay.
the product.
Hand towels, 14. Baseball caps, there was 8 khaki and 4 blue. License plates was 3. The koozies, are those something?
Oh, we got. a lot.
200 of them,
We have lots of those. I didn't put them in the welcome bag, I should get those.
yeah, I can
Um,
help you do that. Water bottles, that's new to me
So you have
too.
200
Yeah.
koozies?
Yeah. And 17 water bottles.
Yeah.
Water bottles?
They're metal too.
The
I thought they
koozies
were
are the
plastic.
ones that we got, I think it was a couple meetings ago, we were talking about better.
Yeah, and John kept
foam
calling
ones.
them something else. It was
Yeah.
cute. Yeah.
So we have those,
And
How
then-
much, where, are we selling the water bottles too?
we are, the water bottles are 20, the price on that, we didn't get them that cheap, I mean, even though we got them on a discount, but
So we're gonna, we
We're
can sell them for
selling
20,
them,
and are you selling the koozies as well?
yes.
And what are the koozies going for?
That I have to check.
Okay.
I think we put it on the sign, but I will.
What are these BBs?
And then the Christmas towels, there were 16 of the
Bel Air Beach.
set
Oh, right,
and one single.
right, so do we wanna Do we just want to wrap those around next year and?
Yeah, I think we should take the candy canes out.
John's Dollar Store candy canes.
Oh, those were the Christmas hand towels?
Yeah, those are nice.
Are there, how many are left?
16,
Okay.
so really 32, actually 33, but you know, it comes in a pair.
So 16 pairs.
And what were those, 15?
Were there still the Pilates handouts available?
I think they were 10 each, 15 together. Does that sound right to you?
I didn't know we sold any of them separate.
No, we didn't. We
Yeah,
only sold them
they're-
as a set. I think.
Yeah,
they
I think
were-
we just talked about it then, but yeah, I think 15, the
I think
idea was
they were
that.
15.
Okay.
You type this up real quick?
Yes, sir.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you might have had it already and just,
No,
well, good job, thank
You
you.
had the list that we had the going forward list with, the work in progress list that had all the parks.
The difference in the Bel Air Beach logo and the welcome, you know, I just gave you all the logo, right?
Which one's
That was
prettier?
the update.
Oh, this by far.
See, I need it
And
to be pretty for you.
I love, thank you.
Mhm, so there you
Love
go.
even that little parks.
Without that, right, that.
Okay.
Okay.
Pull
All right.
down the Miami Beach a little bit.
Hey, wait, pump the brakes.
Okay, item number 9, we already did. 10 is beach cleanup. I guess we just need to verify, and we already did the thing with Tammy. We took her off and,
July 6th,
yeah,
and replaced her with you.
yeah.
Okay.
Do we need to go further from August? We are only through August.
Right, I don't think so at this time. Do you?
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
No.
The question I have about these cleanups, for beach
February
cleanup
14th, it'll-
is,
Sorry, Tim.
Is it worth it?
We set it up on Valentine's
you know,
Day.
I get the donuts on a, usually a Thursday or Friday for pickup on Saturday. I mean, do you guys just wanna keep on doing Boston cream donut?
No.
Okay. 'Cause I
My
feel-
suggestion is donut holes.
Donut holes. okay.
Very few people eat a whole donut.
Yeah, I.
And
I wasn't
donut
sure.
holes, they'll take, even the ladies that are real conscientious, they'll take a donut hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, and one little box of donut holes would satisfy,
Hey,
because,
psychologically, they'll take more of those than we'll bring to
and then I also would suggest the 8-ounce bottles of water.
Okay, all
I
right.
just, you
I
know,
would
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
There's no sense in throwing money away.
nope.
We were doing those snack bars. It's,
Yeah.
Send a note to
And you
Renee.
still got snack bars, so they
And
can
you're
still
not
go
getting
out
that
there.
many people to come clean up either. You're only getting about 4 or 5 people. And it's the
Right.
same people every month,
Yep,
which to me doesn't make it fun.
it's
Not that
always
I don't
fun for me.
mind- I don't mind, Patty, nothing at 8 AM is fun to me except the.
See, I am a morning
That's
person,
it. I
I'm a
just-
morning.
Me too.
The toilet bowl?
Yeah. That's where I want to be. I want to be, yeah, I want to be walking from my bedroom to the bathroom. I want to be on the beach.
Oh, my word.
Sorry, that-
I love it.
9, that's a horse of a different color.
Oh, that's funny.
So much for
All right,
public
so
record.
donut holes.
Yeah, donut holes in the smaller bottles.
Cause I figured, I was wondering about that. I mean,
And I mean, and so you don't need that
Yeah.
ginormous cooler.
Yeah.
I mean, now granted, when it is hot, but still they can have multiple of the little ones. I
Sure,
mean,
yeah.
But they don't even take those half the
They
time.
really don't.
And like she says, 5 is a good number,
Mhm.
at least. I mean, when I'm there, and which is almost every time because it's at 19, so I just run across the street. So,
You always put out a little fruit tray with some sweets.
well, you
Yeah,
could just
I know what
have
you're
that
saying.
bowl of fruit like Publix has. In the summer, that might be good, because like with Lloyd with his softball team,
I don't recommend it.
I always make cookies.
Mhm.
In the summer, I bring watermelon and pineapple. And that's what they need, because they're so hot.
I would give out like, the little cuties or a banana or something like
Cuties would
that,
be
but I
really good.
wouldn't do any, fruit that you have to
Right.
put into something.
Cuties would be really good
Yeah,
in the
that would be a
summer.
great little refreshment,
Oh, those little
nourishment.
tiny oranges that
Oh,
peel
okay.
so easy, and then they're like a
Oh, yeah, yeah.
tangerine.
Yeah, okay.
Another
yeah.
thing is we could quarter oranges, like you're out in the sun. I mean, it is only an hour. We don't have to feed people that much food.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
No, just to switch it up.
But
Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned it, because I had
Little
that
bite-sized
on my,
stuff.
in my notes, the
Good.
donut
I like that
holes.
better, yeah.
And John and I talked about it at the last, in February.
Okay.
That the donuts, we can't give them away.
Yeah.
Well, you took them
I
somewhere.
had a hard time. I gave to the deputies across the street.
Yeah,
Donuts just aren't that popular.
Yeah.
It's not worth the
because
calories.
they're so unhealthy.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Like, I'll eat a lot of things before I eat a donut.
Exactly, I would eat 10 tacos before I ate a donut.
Wow.
That's a lot of tacos, those little tiny tacos.
But still, the carb-free tortillas, you've seen those, right? Yeah. That's how I eat them all the time, so.
Nice.
Oh, back to the welcome bags. Do you still have the Pilates handouts?
I think I do. Will you go check them?
No, okay, we'll check later. If you need
I'm
more,
pretty sure- It
just,
sounds like, I can't, yeah.
it's like a whole handout from the Pilates studio.
I
If you-
remember seeing Pilates and I don't know if I had plenty. Did you have
I had a
bunch of
lot.
Yeah,
She
I had
had
a
a
Then I
lot.
probably did
Yeah.
not run out.
Michael put them
Yeah, yeah,
all
we
But I
together.
did,
put 'em
but there was other stuff that I only had so many, so I just omitted and.
Yeah, okay,
they
cool.
ran out.
Just keep using them when, if you want more, let me know.
Okay, will do.
Welcome bags done, logo, merchandise done. Beach cleanup,
Yeah.
We did that. We only had the one change.
Yeah.
Other
And go from
business
donut
next.
holes and small waters.
Gotcha. Easy.
There's some other business in.
And ice.
In the summer, we don't need that in the winter,
Got it,
but
okay.
when, yeah, I guess maybe April.
Did you guys, for the last cleanup we had, that John did, I think it was John did.
John did the last one.
Yeah.
I was there, but
Did he pick up the ice also? Because we paid for ice,
he,
it was,
I don't know if he paid for it, he had ice.
okay,
We did not even open the ice.
okay.
I don't even think the water was sitting on the ice.
I think what we should do is maybe just invest in a little cooler with water and just do ice and water and have people take a little cup, I don't know, like, is it worth? I don't know, that's more work because you
Yeah,
have to
that's
fill it
more
up.
work filling it up. Although that, I like the idea of, because ice is in that cooler.
And then they take what they want, they take a little cup and leave. And we could have it at
But then they
each
might
time.
litter. Then I would go after them.
I
Okay,
kicked out of cleanup club.
Right.
but I always bring the water and ice bag and stick it in this refrigerator.
That's where the ice keeps on coming from, okay. All right, I've always wondered.
That's
where's the ice coming from?
hysterical.
I mean, it,
She's like the elf, she slips in and brings
No,
the
it's
ice.
adorable, I didn't know that.
well, it's not mine, I didn't keep it, so. Okay, so we're, other business, which we have discussed throughout the meeting, but any other
I have a
business?
question about other business. Are we going to try to drum up some more volunteers for this committee? So everyone can not have so much work to do, now
I
that
think
we've
that's-
lost a person or two?
How many can you have in this committee?
5 full-time and 2 alternates.
Okay. And right now we have,
I
Four
think we
and
should,
did we even call John full-time? Because he's not here 6 months out of the year. But I don't know. I mean, he does come on the Zoom, so I guess
Yeah,
he's
he
full-time.
attends, yeah.
Yeah, he attends on his phone.
and it is important to have him for voting,
Oh,
and he
yeah.
attends.
Yeah.
You
when he's-
know,
yeah,
I think it's
Something-
important to keep him, as a
Yeah,
full-time.
sure.
Right.
That means, so we can, Susan is gonna become an alternate. I can stay as an alternate
really
with
think-
Susan.
I really think we changed that, but I can.
Okay, whatever you want. Oh yeah, we said Susan was gonna become the alternate, and I was gonna step up.
Right.
And then, so we need one more alternate and one more board member.
Yeah.
Has anyone spoken to Susan lately?
I see her all the
Oh,
time.
you do, okay,
Yeah,
all right.
when she's not traveling,
Yeah.
she pops in, so yeah,
Nice.
she just took a board position with the BBC.
Oh, look!
But-
John, you got lost on your walkover.
No, I actually
It's a
know,
walk of
I'm
shame.
terribly
John.
sorry.
It's a walk of shame.
I spaced it out completely.
Oh, there he is.
My perfectly curated calendar is right there, I've been looking at it. I
Well.
had the whole day set aside, and I spaced it out. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
Where are we?
We actually, right here. But we're gonna go back.
I'm still here.
One of these.
Mark,
You have
mark,
another one?
mark and
Yeah.
present. partially.
I got you.
I'm one of my first.
Okay,
I
here.
know all the parks.
He's so funny.
So we're gonna go through this real quick,
All right,
and who's gonna do what? 1, 2, 3,
did we go through the election?
11. Yes, and you weren't here to nominate me, and I cried.
You cried?
We were thinking of asking you to be the vice president.
Yeah.
Well, I
Vice
hope you
chair.
pick somebody else.
Well, since you're not here full time, we were thinking it might be difficult for you.
Anybody as
interested?
disorganized as me shouldn't be considered. Anyway,
Are you interested?
I'm not here all the time. I think somebody would be, if somebody that lived here all the time would be better. I'm gone 5 months. So, I mean, if there was nobody else, I would do it. But anybody who lived here full-time, I think would be a
I
better
don't think we have
candidate.
anybody else.
Okay, so.
Yeah, we're trying to recruit new members. Do you know anybody in your neighborhood that would like to be on the board?
I don't, the next door, yeah, I know some, actually, I could ask Craig and his wife, I could ask them if they would be interested. I've already asked my next door neighbor, and she just wants to do yoga, so.
So
Would
are
you?
you, no, I'm the secretary.
Oh, you're the
Yeah,
secretary.
and Deb doesn't do anything before 8. So,
So you're gonna be the vice chair?
No.
yeah.
So what are you thinking? Do you want to
No,
be the
I
vice
mean,
president?
yeah, if you could be the vice chair, and then if, it's too much, I mean.
Well, I
it
do
doesn't
plan
matter.
on coming back the first half of July to pick up beach cleanup, bridge cleanup, and there's something else that happens during that anyway. So I'm gonna be here for a period.
Yeah.
I mean, I attend all the meetings remotely. I'm a lot better when people call in than when just have to show up.
I mean, I
Tried
think,
calling
Yeah,
you
we
too,
did.
John.
yeah.
I know, I saw that. I responded somewhat late. I didn't have my hearing.
But no, I think he could fill, I mean, if you're interested, you could fill vice chair from where you're at, and being here half a year, that's.
Well, if it's okay with the
significant.
committee, I'll do it. I mean,
Okay,
Well,
so-
why don't we call him an interim vice president, and maybe when we look for a new,
Vice president.
Chair.
whatever, same thing.
So I'd like to make a motion to appoint John Wagner as an interim vice chair.
Second?
Okay. All in favor, I guess?
Aye.
Basically, you're the vice chair.
thank you. I'm honored.
Whether you want to be or not.
Well, look, I did write down vice president.
No, I thought we're a vice, what are they called?
Vice chair.
Chair, right, okay,
Okay.
Amen.
all right.
So you know what's not on here are
All right,
Okay, so,
parking lots.
we,
On this, 6, 12, and 19.
Oh, yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
forgot those. My apologies on that.
No problem.
I was just trying to do it quickly.
But I already put my name by 3 of
6,
them.
12, and 19,
19,
she
yeah.
said. Which is the old
Actually,
Gordon Morgan Park.
I
I
want to
got my name
also,
next to Morgan Park.
Got the
can I want to add the easements too.
GTA Vice City.
I want to add the easements to this too. The walking easements all the way from 16th to 1st. That's what we did last year. If nobody else wants to do them, I'll be happy to
Wants
do
to do
them.
all the little in-betweens, the walking easement, 10-foot.
All those sidewalks, huh?
I thought it was like 22 things we did last year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So put
We
your
did
name where you
16,
want.
yeah, we did 16 discrete reports last year. So
Okay.
See, look, you just stepped right in that role.
I will do the easements and I will do the beaches. I'll do the easements and the beaches for starters.
What I had brought up, and I mean, it's completely up to you guys, is if we do these, the sooner the better, with the cooler weather that we've got right now.
All right.
Obviously for everybody, I
Less
guess.
growing.
No, I'd get right on them.
You know what we really should do is just a caravan. We should just,
It's hard to get everybody together at the
that's
same
true.
time. I mean, we had a hard time getting this meeting. So, I got 19.
All right, you got 19?
I got
All right,
19.
I'll do 6, 12, the easements, what's left?
I got,
I'll take second and first.
okay. Okay, I got Hibiscus and Morgan. I don't know where Crossman
It's
is.
easy, nothing.
I'll walk to the left and to the right of my house.
You want me to do the,
Are those the right parks, or am I having the wrong streets?
you wanna do the marina with me, Michael, cause it's so big?
Yeah, what do we have to do?
Yeah. I don't-
Oh,
yeah.
okay, that's what I asked you, if you knew what we were talking
No,
about, park
I've heard of
surveys.
it, but
That's
I
what I
mean,
see.
I know, I understand the gist of it.
We kinda made a list,
Yeah, so you're.
But I'll do it with
Today,
you.
actually.
okay,
Yeah.
just cause it's big,
Right, sure, mhm.
and,
What's she doing?
okay, so Michael and I are gonna do the marina
If you wanna
together.
see what I'm doing, you should come by Sunday mornings when we have boot camp going on in my garage.
Listen,
But
This-
there's boot camp in the Indian Rocks Beach Park.
I saw that today.
this is right
Was
off
that you
the
out there
easement.
this morning?
Is
Okay,
it
so I'll
Friday?
get this.
No, they do it on
Okay.
This 7th
Tuesdays,
Street goes, is right on the
Fridays.
easement
Is today
too.
Friday?
No.
But the
It's
marina is
Tuesday.
huge, you're gonna
They
do
do
the
Tuesdays,
easement, cause
Fridays,
Michael and I are gonna do the
Tuesdays.
marina.
7th Street
Yeah,
part
next
is,
to
this is different than 7th
Patty.
Street part.
Patty.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I saw.
So
7th
it's
Street.
Patty, yes.
Yeah.
That's the same group of us that
Ah.
exercise well, they do it 3 times a week.
Tammy, Deb,
Debbie, Keith,
Jeff.
oh, Jeff. There's a guy in between then Debbie
Jeff,
Keith.
okay.
Yeah.
And
And Debbie is
Park.
right there next to Second Street.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry, we're.
Okay, First Street,
They were organizing.
Deb, Second Street, Deb, 7th Street Park.
That is
and
not the marina, that is there's a dock there,
That is not
okay?
the
The marina is
I'll
a
take
separate
7.
facility.
Well, you put this and this, and that,
Oh, yeah,
marina
my
is
bad.
down there,
Again,
the marina's
sorry,
way-
separate.
Marina.
I'm gonna do, that's the one Mike and I are gonna do together.
Which
I'll
one?
do
7?
7th Street Park.
Wait, I'll do 7.
My bad.
I'll do 7.
Well, I'm right,
Oh, you're
when you do
9,
the
okay.
easement, okay, you do the easement, you go all the way up to 16th, you go right past, you go right past a lot of these things. But the marina is not 7th Street
No, that's
Park.
my fault. I did this in like
You
15
can't do the whole
seconds.
city,
Huh?
you can't do the whole city.
Ask
If you do
him.
the easement, you cover a lot of the stuff.
Get everything on the way.
Oh, 16, have they put in the
Which one, who was Bayside?
Yes.
thing for the
The
kayak
kayak launch
yet?
is in there.
The kayak
16.
launch?
It
It
It's
says
there.
16?
That's 16th.
Okay, I can do 16, that's not far. Okay, I got,
I could do Crossman.
is that close to you?
It's on the corner.
Okay, that's Deb.
Who was Bayside?
I don't wanna put
Nobody's
myself
based
Oh,
on
we
it.
had, okay, so.
Are you up on the north side
Cross
or
early in the
north
morning.
side?
Uh-huh.
I'll do
I don't know where
Hibiscus.
Bayside
That is
is.
the small.
Kyle, where's Bayside?
I'm close.
Bayside's right here.
It's up.
Oh. Oh, that's behind the,
Yes.
Hibiscus.
you
Bayside's
did that
pretty
one
big.
last
I'll
time.
get, I'll get
You-
Bayside,
plastic for the one of those.
I'll get 6, 12, the easements, and Bayside.
And I'm gonna do Hibiscus and Crossman.
You'll get all your parks too, just won't tell you.
If he could gladly take my parks, he could take anything from me, he knows that,
Okay,
John.
you wanna do, 25th and Belle Isle, Michael?
Sure.
They're real easy.
That's kinda close to him.
Mm-hmm. And I'll do
Who was
20th.
Okay, Patty.
Yeah, that's my street.
All right, Hibiscus.
I'll do
I'm
the,
doing
And it's
Hibiscus.
I'll
always
do the
nice.
marina.
No, Michael and I
Oh,
are
did
doing
you say,
marina.
okay, sorry, I'm not hearing
It's
you.
big, so we're gonna,
And Morgan. With Morgan.
me,
Okay.
you do that with me if you want.
Yeah, so we could do Morgan and the Marina at the same time.
Okay,
Okay. All right, so just recap. I have Deb for first, second, 7th.
Nope, they changed me off of 7th.
Is John?
Yeah, I'll do 7th.
Okay. So Deb
Right by my
first,
house.
well, I'll do it this way. First Deb, second Deb, 7th John, Marina,
no,
Michael, Patty.
yeah, and that's a
Separate-
different
that's a separate
marina.
thing, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Bayside John, 16th Patty, 20th Patty, 25th Michael, Belle Isle Michael, Hibiscus, Deb,
Oh.
Morgan, Michael and Patty, Crossman Deb, Walking Easements John, 6th and 12th Street Beach Access John, and 19th Patty.
Yeah,
Right?
Nice.
I think you got it, Michael.
very good, thank you so much.
Very good, excellent.
Okay. So I think now is next meeting. Wow, this one was long.
Okay, you're gonna
No, we
send
had
out
it,
a revised
to
list?
4.
It's okay, I'm coming in at 9 tomorrow now.
Guess he got an extra hour here.
Guy. Just Joe slacker.
Mr. Jokey
Okay,
Joke.
can I recommend a reminder?
A what? A reminder? Yes.
I've never
Usually we
missed one
used to get the
before.
reminders, so,
It's
although
spaced.
something came through the mail
I put
today.
my own reminder on my phone, because
Somebody sent me a reminder.
Let's get
Mark.
that shuttle, we'll go around pick you up.
Thanks. Maybe we need a Bel Air Beach limo for all the committee members.
oh, John can pick up in his bug, and we'll just put the top down, and we always sit up on the top.
You mean to get the stuff up there?
No.
That's, yeah,
pick
no, that's what I'm
everybody
gonna be
up so they
doing.
won't do the
That's
meeting.
exactly how I do it.
Okay, third week of March.
Oh, third week, oh.
What does that look
Okay.
like?
Looks like my birthday.
Oh.
All right, when is
Yeah,
that?
it's the fourth week.
Mine is too, like
When is when?
When?
31st.
25th.
Okay.
Yours is 31st?
Yes, ma'am.
That's my
All right,
niece.
no
And I'm
wonder.
going to see her in Houston.
Yeah, Kyle gave me that week off, so it's quite nice.
Tuesday is good if we do it at
Aries,
2:30.
right?
On the 19th?
Yeah, fiery. So the 19th.
That's what you're thinking, 19th?
Pardon?
Tuesday, the 19th? Is that
I
what you're
could
looking
do
at?
the 19th, or I could do the 21st. I'd prefer to do the 19th if nobody else cares, because I got a doctor's appointment right before that, so it's already a dead day.
That's a little tough for me that day. And you said Thursday's tough for you?
Thursday's okay.
Thursday's okay?
Thursday's okay. Yes, I could do Thursday.
Anyone could do the 21st?
I'm good for
Fine.
21st.
That work?
I can do it at 2:30.
Okay.
30?
Yoo-hoo! Thank you.
All right,
The
so we
19th
need
is
a
my husband's
motion.
birthday.
Aw, Thursday, March 21st.
We need a motion for that.
Yes, we do.
I'll make a motion that our next
move.
meeting. Oh, I'll move?
I move that we have our meeting.
Oh, yeah, on the 21st of March at 2:30 PM here.
30.
Second
Second.
it. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so approved.
Perfecto. Parks and Rec. Let me
Did I
write-
miss anything?
Yeah, Patty, can you please show him the drawings
I
that we're
will.
considering?
Yeah.
Or that we have as examples? I think you'll like this, John.
Can we adjourn? I got a.
Yes.
stop at 4.
Yes.
All right.
Sorry,
So
Mark.
somebody has to make a motion to, somebody has to move that we adjourn.
I'll make
So
a
moved.
motion to adjourn.
Second?
Second.
All right, so be it.
So Deb and
Go
Patty.
home.